we're back. Hey,
We fucking did.
We did it again.
Another week. We made it. Nobody fucking, did the thing.
Well, we think we made it.
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Because for sure, we could fuck this up somewhere along the line. It could go back into us having to use
could be good.
Night of the Living Dead again.
Right? Yeah. Or just no audio at all.
Yeah.
Just no fucking thing.
Yeah.
So when this comes out, since we're doing now Thursdays on this, tomorrow, Friday, when this comes out, I guess, we are playing at Babylon, April 26th.
Oh, nice. The Babylon show. It'll be us fucked in the head and Gatsu.
Yes, it's going to be fucking badass.
Yeah.
It's $7 to get in. Show starts at 8, doors at 7. I have special guests coming through. Not really, but,
Friends of us.
Yeah,
Friends of the
ours.
pod.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Actually, the two number one fans will be there. They're going to be duking it out. They're coming together.
I think they had a truce.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Maybe we'll just make it happen.
Yeah.
No, you're here. You have to
bitch.
fucking fight. You fight to the death now. This is it. This is what you wanted.
Yeah.
There's a dead video I sent. You're in it now. What, do you want to fucking leave? No, this is it, brother. Yeah, so Paul Negrotto is going to be at the fucking show. He made some AI art for us.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I'm going to put it right here or
Nice.
here. Here. I don't know. Somewhere.
Yeah.
It'll be in there. But yeah, he's been fucking around with AI art, and he made a couple of images for this with us.
And thanks
He had
for
to adjust
everybody
the
who's...
fatness on me a lot.
Oh, really?
I think your character was fine, and it was like, this one is either like too fat or not fat enough. I'm in a very weird weight for AI.
How did it...
Husky doesn't work.
What did you do? Input your, just like what we looked... I don't understand.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
No, he just says he's been fucking with AI art, and that he sent me a couple of like things he had done before that were good looking, but it was still like you could tell very much it was AI. And then the new stuff that he's sending, not only is it looks good, but it also kind of gay. So yeah.
Perfect.
Probably this one.
So what you been doing this week? What's the new stuff?
Being sick.
You're
I think
actually
I'm
sick?
I
You
think
tell
I'm
me
getting
now?
sick. Yes. Yeah. Well, we only made out for a little, so I think
I felt like it was longer than normal.
because I think it's a sinus infection. I don't know. I have some like allergy shit going on, so like I'm getting pain right here and sometimes in the back of my head and shit. Just like sinus all over the fucking place. I got like swollen lymph nodes, just like not good.
Yeah.
Not contagious, but not good. You
Right.
know? Unless it's viral. Who fucking knows?
Right.
I guess you'll find out.
I watched Spaceman.
Nice. Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it. I am.
Shout
feel
out
like
Adam
I'm-
Sandler.
That was such a great movie.
It was, dude.
I like when comedy actors are going into more dramatic roles. I really loved it when Jim Carrey started doing like Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind.
Right.
That was such a fucking amazing movie. That's top 10 for me. Probably top 5 movies. It's so fucking good.
You saw the turn coming whenever you watched what was that? The Truman Show.
That was so good
Like
too.
at the end
Yes.
of it, like somewhere around the end of it, like you started seeing Jim Carrey, like, man, this motherfucker can do it like a real.
He can really
movie.
fucking do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 23 was straight trash. I hated that.
Yeah, I
fucking
wanted
movie.
to like it. Wait, he was a
I wanted to.
saxophone playing serial killer? Wasn't
I thought
that
he was
the
a
deal?
detective, but he like was hunting a serial killer, and everything about it was 23, and he's like
He was the killer.
Some weird.
Oh
fucking,
yeah, spoilers. He was.
was he?
Yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
remember.
It's
Dude, I saw it
20
one
fucking
time,
year
and I was
movie.
like, "Fuck this!" I bought it. I think I bought it back
when
like
DVDs.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
buy those fucking pieces of shit used ones for like $1,
Right.
And like, yeah, man, I got $1.
Yeah.
I got $10. Let's go. In fact, that's how I saw Trailer Park Boys for the first time. They were selling in Hammond. They had a fucking movie CD shop in the mall when it actually used to be a mall.
Sound Shop.
Yes, yeah, and they were selling it for $4 the
Okay.
first season. It was amazing, you know.
I remember buying a bunch of DVDs and then you watch them 1,000 times. Like
I have so many fucking DVDs now.
There'd be-
'cause I don't throw them away.
there'd be movies that I didn't even want to see again, but every time somebody slept over at my house and they were
wanna
hungover
fucking
in the
see it,
morning,
yeah.
they were like, "Can we watch fucking what was the one that Requiem for a Dream?" Like, God,
Why
I'm
this
being
one?
fucking haunted by this goddamn movie.
I had a movie kind of like that. Like Requiem for a Dream is completely fucked up.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard of the movie Ichi the Killer? It's fucking
No, of course, I
Japanese
never
movie.
hear any of the fucking movies you
Of course
like.
not. Yes,
Yeah.
not that I like, but like that you've seen.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know about this movie. My wife knew about it, and this was like maybe 6 months after moving in with her when we were 20.
Right.
I think she was 19 or some shit, and we watch it after a night of like drinking like madmen and just fucking getting trashed up, and I feel like shit. And a fucking package comes in, and it's Ishi the Killer. And if you haven't seen the movie, it's completely fucked up. It's fucking fucked up.
Okay. What happens?
It is. I haven't seen it in a long fucking time. Basically, there's a guy Ichi, and he was bullied when he was younger. So this guy takes him in and teaches him how to fight, and kind of convinces him that all of these people that he's killing are the bullies from when he was younger. They're not. They're just some fucking agenda. Like the dude's like a fucking hitman boss or some kind of shit. He like works for some.
But he just
mafia
fucks
shit.
with Ichi's head or whatever?
Yes, he fucks with
So
his
it's like
head and fucking
Memento,
does this.
kind of like the way.
Yeah, a little more fucked up. Like there's this woman that he watches that he's like super in love with, but the guy that she's with is like beating the fucking shit out of her, and they show it. So it's like insane fucking like rape, sexual assault fucking shit in it. He goes and like he has a knife in his boot and he slices the guy's fucking neck open. And the woman's like, "Oh, thank God you saved me." Da da da. He's like, "I can be that guy. I can be this guy. I can beat on you." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So he kills her in like some weird fit of passion. Fucked up movie. It's a fucked up movie. There's a mob gangster who has like piercings in his mouth, like or in his cheeks, and then in the end he pulls them out, and his mouth is fucking sliced open from here to here. So it's just this big fucking crazy jaws. They're having an insane rooftop end fight or whatever the fuck it is, you know. It's
But
a
he
good
showed
movie.
him his weird face beforehand.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want somebody to punch me in my raw bone or whatever.
he's a fucking psycho. Yeah, no, but you wouldn't want that.
Like, I'm going to freak you out. Then I'm going to put that shit back in. Then we're going to fight again.
Right, but I'm like crazy hungover watching this, and it's a good movie. But it's like the scenes that are fucked up are just brutal. They're so fucking brutal. They have some fucking chick hung up with hooks from her back. They're like throwing hot grease on her and shit. It's like boiling her fucking skin up, and they're just showing that. Like
I knew some.
2003, 2004. You know,
That was around the time that I knew this girl who wanted to get into suspension. I
Right.
was like, you really want to do that shit to your fucking
That
back?
shit looks
The
so fucking painful,
grossest. Like, I think the first time I saw it was in Cell or something like
yes,
that.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
what a great movie!
Yeah,
though. Holy
again.
fuck, an underrated movie too.
yeah,
I
we
think it
say
kind
we
of
talk
have-
about that movie a lot on
Have we?
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
It's so good.
It is underrated though.
It is. It's fucking. And that's Vincent D'Onofrio, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
At his fucking most Vincent
Fucking
D'Onofrio.
That and Full Metal.
Yeah.
You know, like holy shit, what a fucking psycho. Now he's playing. Who is it? Like
Kingpin?
Kingpin. Thank you.
Yeah. That's pretty much the only crazy. I feel like it's like full. Maybe I haven't seen all of his shit. No, he's done all sorts of cool ones.
He has
like
done cool ones,
Like
but,
there.
like,
Have you ever seen
insane.
Salt and the Sea?
No.
Like I think he's I believe that's the movie that I'm thinking of. He's the drug dealer in that,
Okay.
and he's fucking crazy in that. He was also in that pawn shop movie that we
I
like.
love that fucking
Yeah.
Pawn Shop Chronicles.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah.
nothing in it. You know, he's just a pawn shop guy.
Yeah, but I mean, he's still. It showed that he wasn't like whatever he does. What Law and Order now or whatever.
He did Law and Order. Criminal Intent, which
Yeah.
was awesome too, because he was like the smart motherfucker. You know, he like always figured it out. You know,
He's kind of like Matlock in that thing.
a lot
He's
like that. He was also kind of fat like Matlock and getting older.
Fatlock, like us.
Fatlock, yes.
Like
you know, that's it. I like that Fatlock. Yeah,
Fatlock.
That's what I'm going to call myself from now on. That's my stage name, Fatlock. I come dressed in like seersucker suits.
So
and
you're
shit.
telling me, like that's what Truck always told me. Like he always said that the deal with Matlock is he would listen to the person's story, then say it back to him and say how ridiculous it sounded.
Right? Yeah.
So you're telling me you did this and that and that.
I watched the fuck
Okay,
out of it. My
okay.
grandparents watched it. I spent a lot of summers over there, and then I
It
started
felt like
getting
it was
into
kind of like a cliche that my grandparents didn't watch it.
right.
My grandparents watched Wheel
They
of
watched.
Fortune.
Yeah, my grandparents watched that too. Did they watch
Like-
it in the heat of the night? My grandparents lived in Texas. My grandpa was cowboy all day long.
Yeah,
Like,
probably westerns.
Yeah, a lot of westerns, a lot of fucking John Wayne, a lot of
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
We watched Matlock, Columbo. That was the other
Columbo.
one that we watched a lot of. My grandpa loved that shit. It was always like, you know Columbo, right?
I know
he acts like a
reruns
fucking
of,
moron the
He's
whole
shit.
time, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I figured it all out because you thought I was a fucking retard, and I'm not. I'm totally fucking putting you in jail."
that pretty much sums up everybody, because all of them are like flawed, fucked up characters, and it's like this
Right.
alcoholic couldn't solve this case.
That's
and all
it.
Of a sudden
Yeah,
he gets it.
This cigar smoking jerk off.
Yeah.
Look at him. He
Some
comes
schlub.
in. It's like, you got to get the fuck out of here, Columbo.
Yeah.
We're not talking to the cops. It's like, well, you don't have to talk to me, but it's kind of funny that your fish tank is about half empty right now. That's weird, right?
Don't you
Like-
think you should investigate?
Like, get
maybe?
this fucking retard out of here. Like,
God, I always do this. I'm like looking for my goddamn phone whenever.
oh, God, I have no idea where that shit is.
That's fine.
That's gone forever.
That's fine.
It's not.
It's all fine.
Well, yeah, we can't look for it now. So, yeah, I did watch those movies. I was at Zone of Interest.
Yeah.
That was a piece of shit movie. What a fucking terrible movie. So fucking bad.
Tell me about it.
I don't even know what the fuck to say about it. Like, it's a thing that kept me interested the whole time, because you think at some point something's gonna fucking happen, and then it does the weird cutaway that everybody's talking about. I looked it up. I don't know what the fuck I looked up. Just Zone of Interest, I think I was looking up, and they're like, we're gonna do the big reveal behind the vomit-inducing ending, and I watched the ending. It's like,
What is it? They're beating
is this, man?
You can hear
No.
Jews dying in the background.
no, yes, you can throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
That's its whole fucking thing. It's
Right.
like they live next to Auschwitz, and he is the commandant, like a real fucking guy, Rudolph Bach or some shit like that. I don't remember his fucking name. That's how good it was. I didn't even remember the fucking name.
Right.
So it's mostly about the house that they're living in. The wife loves the fucking house. They have a big ass garden, and then they show like, oh, they're sprinkling ashes in it and fertilizer. It's the fucking ashes. Like they have like little things going into where it still ties in the World War II theme, but it's a lot of like, this is like, I guess the whole theme of the movie was that Nazis were real people too. They had real people problems.
I didn't
It's
think
like,
that-
this is fucking dumb.
From the reviews I read, that wasn't what the purpose of it was. It was supposed to be like you were supposed to feel how normal they lived their life while that torture was going on.
That's what I'm saying.
You
That's
know what I
exactly
mean?
what I'm saying, is that these people were fucking real people. It's like, yes, all this crazy shit was going on, but they already subscribed to that completely. So
Right.
that was nothing to them. This is a movie about them living with that going on, showing that even though all this crazy shit was going on, they still had regular, ordinary lives. Really bullshit quandaries and crap that you and your wife would have or something like
Right,
that. But
right.
also at the same time, there's Jews getting shot. You
Yeah.
know, like, it's fucking so stupid. It was so fucking shitty. And then the very end, all right, right now I'm going to do a spoiler thing.
Spoilers.
Because it didn't fucking make any sense.
Yeah.
It did for what they were trying to do. So then they cut, like the guy is walking down some stairs, and they cut from him, and they splash to Auschwitz now, with people sweeping out the gas chambers and getting it ready for tourists and wiping down the windows of the fucking millions and millions of shoes that they collected, and like striped suits and shit, like getting the museum ready for people to come in. And then it cuts back to him, and then it ends. And so it's supposed
Cuts back
to be
to who?
the guy, the commandant.
Okay.
They cut from him walking downstairs to modern day Auschwitz with attendants
Tourists,
cleaning.
yeah.
It's the attendants cleaning and getting it ready for tourists to come through and look at the shit. I guess to show. This is what I thought of it, was like it was supposed to show you to break away from what you were feeling before, to where it's like you're thinking of these people as, like you were saying, like they live ordinary lives while this terrible thing's going on. They don't show a lot of the camp stuff. It's a big fucking wall. So then they cut to the camp stuff where, you know, it's the memorial camp, and it's showing all the fucking terrible things that obviously this guy was a fucking part of. And that's supposed to break you away from the reality that they were trying to create. But they're fucking Nazis.
Right.
Everybody knows what the fuck they did. The whole time you're just waiting for somebody to put a bullet in one of them. It's like,
Right.
this is fucking dumb. Fuck this movie, man.
They had I don't know if I told you this before, but I probably did, considering how much we've talked on here.
Right.
But
right.
like they use the ashes from the bodies to deal with iced roads.
Right.
Like
yeah.
they had so much ash.
How
It
could
was
they
almost
not?
they had such a surplus of ash. They were like, we got to fucking.
They did show this one big thing where it was like the only thing they really talked about with the camp was he was looking into an incinerator, which I think was like the main incinerator that they had for Auschwitz, where it was like you would put people in and then they would walk through here and it would burn all these. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's dead bodies. So you put the dead bodies in, it burns it here, and then everything travels around. It's a big circle fucking crematorium. So like, once this one's heating, this one's cooling down, and then you put bodies in here, and this one's heating up as this one's cooling down. It's like a fast, cool kind of thing. That was the thing. They in the movie they're like, yeah, we're going forward with it, and it was right before they had the Hungarians. I think it was like 700,000 fucking Jews from Hungary that got shipped over into Auschwitz, and so he was like, yeah, fucking let's go forward with it. That's the only fucking real thing that they talk about with the camp. There's a couple of scenes where they show like a girl hiding apples or something like that, fruit in general in random spots for them to find in the camp, which was really shot kind of cool. It was
I saw the
thermal,
I thought oh, cool.
So it's like everything's black and white, but the woman and the fruit is thermal, so it's very white, very fucking bright.
Yeah.
And it's very odd. But yeah, they just tried to like shove a bunch at the very end of it to show that this guy was a piece of shit. It's like,
we knew
he was a fucking piece of shit. What is this, man? Like, and I read some reviews afterwards, and it's like they're just glorifying fucking Nazis again. It's this thing to like desensitize Nazism. I don't really agree with that, but it kind of made a little sense where it was like they're showing this fucking terrible, terrible fucking person to try to portray him as a real person with real family problems and how did he deal with this, but also his job was to fucking go and like genocide a fucking whole group of people.
I thought that from what I read, it was more along the lines of like just to see the fact that they're so sick that they can go on with their lives and they can be so normal.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean? Not that it ever glorified.
But the whole thing was like, if you know history, it's already known. You didn't need a whole movie to understand that Germans just went on with their fucking life.
It's true.
Knowing all of this thing was going on. They were hating on all these fucking
people. I don't know. Maybe
like
it was an excuse to use the good cameras on the fucking...
it was a fucking great shot movie.
From the fucking...
cinematography, great.
Yeah.
Like, it was eerie,
yeah.
To watch. But the whole time I just felt like I was waiting for something to happen. And then it seemed like the end was just like, yeah, oh no, they're bad people. You thought that they were like just kind of regular people like you, but they were bad. It's like,
right?
No fucking shit, man.
Right.
Like they lived next to the fucking one of the worst fucking concentration camps. Are you fucking kidding me? And they were all bad, but that was not a fucking good one.
Right. It's kind of crazy whenever you're at Dachau, like you can look and you can see the city. Like,
right.
It's right. Fucking
it's
there.
fucking.
And those are old goddamn houses, like 200-year-old houses.
The fucking, you remember a couple of years ago when they were fucking telling people, it was like, stop fucking taking pictures of your Instagram models and shit. They were taking pictures on the fucking Auschwitz fucking train tracks. Like, they go to the memorial and fucking pose on this shit. And like, you are disrespecting the fuck out of everything right now. What the fuck is this, man? Like, Yeah.
What'd you have on your paper? Did we already?
The other one was the Internal Affairs. That was the other movie that I watched recently.
Okay.
That is the original version of The Departed. It's basically The Departed, but there's less Jack Nicholson saying the N-word.
And it's it's Asian?
Yes.
Subtitles?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
100%. But like, it goes a lot faster, first off, than The Departed, because I think The Departed pushes 3 hours. It's at least 2.5.
Yeah.
This is an hour and a half. So it crunches through shit. That Leo DiCaprio with having the fucking broken hand and fucking cast and shit like that. The main character has that. They don't show him getting into it, and they show the guy like smashing it when he figures out that there might be a mole, but not like Jack Nicholson fucking slamming a hammer on him and in some fucking pool room or some shit. It's like very cut and dry. Like, this was happening. Now we're in a cop scene. Now we're in a chase scene. Now here's a fucking thing. Bad guy wins.
Right.
There's no Mark Wahlberg in the end killing the bad guy. The bad guy kills the fucking undercover Leo character.
It just goes on.
Yeah.
In a way, you almost want that to happen.
It's the anti-hero thing,
Yeah.
you know? It's like, yeah, it's that, you know? What was the other things I had? Oh, yeah. This is fucking stupid. This is totally dumb.
Okay, I can't wait.
So, at work, there's a lot of downtime. I have fucking bullshit mobile games on my phone. And sometimes they're like, oh, if you watch this ad, we'll give you yada yada. You know, or you get 500 extra gems or some bullshit. It's like, fuck it. I'm literally doing nothing. Whatever. Like, I'm not even going to watch it. I hit play. And the one that keeps coming up the most is this ad for Misplay. Do you know what the fuck that is?
No.
Misplay is like you play games and it gives you gift cards after a while. It's a scam. It doesn't fucking work. It works for like the first month. And
Want to
then they make
get
it
free
hard.
food for playing
Right.
video games? That kind of thing?
Yeah, so they keep running this fucking same ad where it's a girl and she's running two characters, so she's talking to herself. And the first one is so ridiculous. It's her packing up stuff, and you know those like little bins where they're cloth and they fold out. It's fucking cardboard, and like you can put it into shelving things.
Yes.
My wife has them. Like our wives have them.
yeah.
Yes, it's good storage. It's shit. It's a fucking piece of shit. It's cardboard. It's nothing. And the
It's good. It's good. It's shitty.
It's shit. It is. So in the fucking video, the girl is like packing stuff up into it. It's like, where'd you get those storage bins? Like, oh, I just got them off of Amazon. I've been wanting to, but they're so expensive. It's like, this is a piece of shit. This is like topped out $5, maybe 10. Like, you can't afford that. It's like, don't even
How
worry.
many do you need?
I play Misplay, and they give me Amazon fucking cards, and then I will fucking just buy my storage bins with it. It's like, tell me how to fucking do this right now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like that's how much money you'll make is enough to get
so
a
much
fucking
to fucking
storage
get, yes,
bin.
one.
Yeah.
One fucking storage bin.
Yeah.
And then I saw another one where it was her talking to herself again, but it came up and was like, are you that girl from the Misplay ads? Yes, I am. Like, does that really work? Who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah.
Did you recognize yourself? Do people stop you really on the street and like, are you that girl from the fucking Misplay ads? Oh my God.
She
I saved so much
responds
money.
without someone saying
It's her
that.
talking to herself.
Oh my God.
Because it's just a video back and forth. So she's like her recognizing herself as if she was some random stranger on the streets. Like, are you that girl?
Sounds dumb.
It's so fucking bad. Like, and then the end is just like, download this scam game.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. It was so good, though. The one where it was her trying to act like she was a celebrity.
Right.
On top of it, it's like, what the fuck is this, man?
Yeah, there's some girl that is in this big white coat in a commercial that I see a lot now on TV.
Okay.
Where she's like talking to herself in a mirror, and I think it's a phone commercial.
Okay.
She wants this phone, and like the reflection of herself is like, "You're an action star. Take action."
No,
or whatever.
never
It's
seen
like,
this, but yeah,
who
I
the
hate
fuck
that.
are you?
What
Like,
is
I don't
this?
know. You're an action star. The fuck are you? Anyway, maybe I just don't watch enough movies, but it's probably like, who knows?
Probably somebody super famous.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
And I was like, fuck this bitch. But anyway,
Oh,
you want to hear some shit I got on here?
I do. Get it ready because I'm going to go take a piss real quick.
Okay. I got to
I only do the one piss, but I feel like if I do more, there's going to be a piss counter, like, right here.
that only if you make one.
I mean, obviously I will.
No, like I actually will not.
You just hold up a fucking sign.
Yeah, every time. Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. You know, everybody, he pissed like 7 times before this even started. So this isn't all just like one piss. Anyway, got some good stuff on here today. I thought they were good. I'm probably going to read them out loud and it's going to be fucking stupid. But let's see here. Yeah, they're all right. I don't know if I'll get through them all. I think I have too many. God, I watched that. I'm still messed up from watching that Spaceman movie. Just the ending of it was so crazy. Like, there's this huge spider that it's in it, but I'm so like connected to the spider like it's a human character, or I care about it just as much as it. I don't know. As the end of the movie happened, it was really cool. Anyway, let's see. There's one guy in here practicing. You can still kind of hear it. Yeah. Anyway.
Stop talking shit. I'm gonna see it later.
Nah, I didn't talk any shit. But piss counter.
One. Number one. How far are we in? 28 minutes? Oh yeah, it'll happen again.
You think?
No.
Yes. Once you started again. All right.
Once the seal is broken. Yeah. This is number 2 for the Twisted Tea.
All right.
Oh yes. What is this, suggestion time?
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
All right. We should make a comedy heroin show and call it Track Team.
Nice.
Okay.
Track stars.
That's better.
Fuck,
okay, I'll tell you why.
All right.
Because I looked this up.
Heroin is awesome.
No, because
No. Oh.
after I thought about this, I looked it up, and someone has a heroin T-shirt that says Track Team on it, so it's not a good idea. But
I think Track Star though
Track
would be
Star.
hilarious.
Yeah, Track Stars.
Yes.
Ah, nice. It'd just
that
be
be
a
our
bunch
new-
of guys nodding out and like come up every
Should
once in
that
a while.
be our new fucking T-shirt? There's a bunch of dudes fucking OD'd out and it just says Track
Track
Star on
stars.
front of it. Yeah.
Maybe we should, yeah. Rehearsal Space Invaders on the back.
Yes, yes. I meant the band, but yeah, that's good too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, they could be jerseys.
Nice.
Yes. Look at us.
Track stars.
Making
All
fucking-
these great things.
Making moves.
Yeah. Okay. Local handshakes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Whenever I was in Phoenix, I noticed the most that our handshakes are not nationwide.
How so?
Like in Louisiana, we kind of, or back whenever I was in high school, it was more like you snap and you kind of snap
Right? Yeah.
whenever you pulled
pull
away.
a snap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bop.
Yeah. In Phoenix, what they do is they do this and then hit.
Okay. The fucking bump after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
Weird.
Like everybody, even transplants do that. So like, like I started doing it. Of course I did.
Right.
Every
I
fucking
mean, I've
body-
seen it before.
Yeah.
You know?
Anyway,
Normally, even now, it's like you don't do the snap. You like pull your hand so much that it snaps against your fucking like.
yeah.
Like
exactly.
yeah.
You're not snapping afterwards like
No.
it's the 70s.
What is this? Yeah. What are you, a West Side Story? Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Right? What are they, greasers? Is
Yeah.
it outsiders?
Pretty good at that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm in a band.
Nobody's heard us. Let's see. All right. We have a pretty full medicine cabinet at our house with
Okay.
pets, the kids, and all of our old person supplements and what have you.
Okay.
When I take my pills in the morning, sometimes another pill bottle will fall along with the medicine I'm grabbing, and I always catch the pill bottle with my left hand, and it seems flawless every time.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Is that the end?
How cool is it? Wait, how cool am I because of that? Is it cool at all?
How many times does it happen?
Every time. Like, I mean, it
Literally
happens.
every time?
No. I don't drop one every time, but every time I'll
That it
catch
happens.
it.
I got you.
I'll catch it without looking, without anything. How
Right.
cool is it? Or is it cool at all?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It is cool. It's not cool when you talk about it. Like, that's just a thing that you keep to yourself, and you're like, "Hey, look at this cool thing I do to me."
Yeah.
for me.
Well, I got to fill fucking time on this goddamn podcast, so I think it's fucking the most random goddamn shit I can think of. And sometimes, regardless of how stupid it is, we talk about it for 2 or 3 minutes, and it's worth it to me.
Like, how cool is it when I catch my fish oil fucking in my left hand?
You got
now,
it.
right. I know
Now
it
you
is.
got it.
Yeah.
Now you got
my
it.
B12.
Now you see. All right, perfect.
my
I think
vasectomy pills.
I think you don't have vasectomy pills, but I think you think it's pretty cool. No,
Did they give you drugs for that at the end? Or were they just like, take some Tylenol? It's like, my balls.
They didn't give you any drugs. They just like put some ice on your penis, and that's it.
Yeah. I'm not doing it the way I'm getting it, but I'm going under. Like, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm serious. I think it's worth
I'm going
it.
to.
That
Yeah,
was
it's
traumatic.
100% worth it. I'm going to change dentists because they fucking told me they were going to put me under for fucking major operations. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, oh, so good when I got my fucking wisdom teeth out. They give me, like, they didn't have Valium
Right.
at the fucking dentist, so they gave me a prescription of like 5 Valium, but I only needed to take one day of. I was like, yes, this is nice.
One time I got a tooth pulled and they gave me like 26 Percocet.
Nice.
Like, and I was like,
It's the fucking Louis C.K. thing. It's like, if you want to get fucked up like this now, you just got to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Like, as old people, you don't get fucked up on pills like that. You have to fucking hurt yourself. You don't find pills.
yeah, you have to get them given to you.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck this was supposed to be. Because I must have.
Perfect. Let's go.
Have you ever attempted to read? Oh, I remember what it was. Have you ever attempted a book that was above your reading level because you thought it was going to make you smarter if you read it? Like, so if I pick a book that's, above my reading level, if I finish this, it's an accomplishment and something that let people know that I'm intelligent.
Are you talking about Ayn Rand?
No, I'm not. I should be because I can't fucking finish Cloud Atlas.
It's not good.
It was like Cloud. What? No.
No.
Atlas Shrugged. Ugh, fucking.
It's a fucking terrible book.
Yeah.
All their books are fucking terrible.
My friend.
I read Fountainhead. I read half of Atlas Shrugged. I was not a fan.
I like Fountainhead. I like Fountainhead a lot.
It was all right.
Whenever
it was
I
so
was
long, dude.
Yeah, it was long
for nothing. It was the same fucking point. The whole story, and they established that shit within like the first 200 pages.
Yeah, but I think what I found interesting about it was the I didn't know, or I'd never really thought about architecture before.
I did like the architecture shit, but like the behind the oligarchy bullshit, like the fucking proletarian crap.
Yeah,
the fuck that she was running. It was like this. You're making such shitty fucking arguments for it off of this one guy.
Yeah, well, he wasn't even that one character that it seemed like that was her. Like if there was anybody in the book,
who was the guy? Fountainhead.
Yeah, Fountain.
It was just Fountainhead. That was the guy's name, Al Fountainhead.
No. There was a guy that the Wyman Papers or something like that.
I read it in fucking high school.
Oh, okay.
Or end of high school.
I read that like 2 years ago and felt like I was super smart. You read it in high school. That's funny.
Well, because I thought it was like, I'll be fucking super smart now.
Yeah. I didn't get it because a customer gave it to me and told me it was his favorite.
My
book.
dad read it, and he had Atlas Shrugged and Fountainhead paperback at the house, and was like, oh yeah, this is. I could write a report on this, and I started reading it, and it's like, this fucking book blows.
Well, the reason I'm bringing this up is I think me and I was texting the truck back and forth today because I noticed that 100 Years of Solitude, they're making a movie out of that.
Okay.
That book. I think it's 100
I thought
years.
they already made it.
Maybe they'd already made it and it's out for a long time,
Yeah,
but I just saw the trailer the other day.
That might,
Yeah, and anyway, that book was fucking ridiculous. It was so...
I've never read that one.
Dude, I've heard of the movie. I read like a quarter of it, and like if that was a huge accomplishment,
right?
To read the quarter of it, but I got to a point in it where they developed this girl. Like I felt like they developed this character for a while, and the text is really small. It was just taxing to read it, and then all of a sudden, she just starts to want to eat dirt, eats dirt. All of her teeth fall out, and it's like, dude, what the fuck?
What?
Why? And then that's it. No more of that character. They built her up for that long, and then she just fucking starts eating the ground.
I did read some books. I remember there's 2 books that I'm still trying to get through.
Yeah.
And I've read good portions of them, but I never finish it, and I always have to start over. It's Tom Robbins, like the Matchbook. Like he wrote 2 books that are pretty iconic. I don't know the fucking names of them. Something's got like a fucking like... It's like a camel cigarette fucking pack on it with a mockingbird or some shit. It's fuck, this is gonna be fucked up. I'm gonna put the names here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. But yeah, it was one of those
Catcher
ones
in
where it was
the
like,
Rye or
no,
what?
it wasn't even that. It was some weird shit, and it was supposed to be
know
amazing
who the fuck that
fucking
is.
books. That's was J.D. Salinger.
Yeah, there we go.
No, this is Tom Robbins. It's like fucking. He had 2 books that I tried to read, and I just couldn't get into them. It's kind of turning out how to like Chuck Palahniuk is now. It's like I can't read your fucking books anymore, man. You're going too convoluted. You're doing weird things with this shit. It's too much.
It's like some sort of abstract style sometimes.
That's the abstract shit.
I don't know if it's like at times a couple of his books have felt like, did you and your friends just want to see if people would buy this goddamn book, or like
reading these things make me feel fucking dumber.
Yeah,
they
like,
make me feel like I don't have fucking
Pygmy is a fucking chore.
Imagination anymore. You know?
Oh, that's true.
It's like I can't get these abstract ideas that you're fucking going through. I want a straight story. Period.
Right.
Like, can you just give me a fucking straight story? Like, I can even take straight stories like Blood Meridian, which I'm still fucking trying to finish.
Yeah.
I keep having to reborrow it because I keep forgetting to read it. But I got it right now. I'm like fucking halfway through it, but it's odd to read, you know? House of Leaves is a fucking odd to read book. It's a fucking chore. I will do it if the story's good.
Did you read any of those like beat books from the Jack Kerouac books and stuff like that?
I know I've read pieces because they have them.
Yeah.
You know,
I read them in high school. Like I
what's
read
the Jack Kerouac, the one, The Road Home or whatever?
On the Road.
On the Road. Thank you.
On the Road,
yeah.
and then they made a movie of it now.
Yeah,
but
I didn't watch that shit. Yeah.
Sucks.
Should have been Sam Rockwell in that shit. That would have been good.
Yeah, he was in that. I mean, he was in the Chuck Palahniuk movie, Choke.
That was a great one.
Yeah. That was good, but even still, I read that book and I thought it would be different.
I liked the book, and I was surprised that they were making a movie out of it. That one, I liked Fight Club, Choke, and Diary, I think is the other one.
Diary's all right.
That one was good.
Diary.
That's about the house
maker,
right? Where he was like putting his own name into the houses, and it like and then
it'd be
she
under
was
the
like
paint and stuff like that.
Yeah, she was like some famous writer, and they wanted to move her to an island to like harvest her fucking writing or some kind of weird shit in the end.
Right. I think it's in his daughter. Like they kidnapped his daughter.
I think
or
so.
like
Yeah.
that.
It's been so long.
Yeah,
but yeah,
me too.
those three are fucking
Invisible
great.
Monsters is badass.
I've been trying to get through that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't finish it. I got halfway through. It was right after they all figured out that they could kill people from a far off distance. So now they're like driving around and like mercenary hiring themselves out.
Are you talking about Lullaby or are you talking
No, I'm talking about Invisible Monsters.
Okay. I can't even remember that.
Invisible Monsters, they meet up with the girl and she can kill people through her mind. She's killing like dignitaries and shit like that. And then they go around like servicing their fucking shit out. No, wait, no, that is Lullaby. That is Lullaby.
With Oyster?
Yeah,
and,
Invisible Monsters is they're like robbing a bunch of rich people or some shit.
I can't remember the exact plot, but I remember what the deal was that I liked was that it had a really good ending. Where most of the Chuck Palahniuk books, I think, that I was reading at the time just kind of went off in the end.
I did like Haunted, where it was the bunch of short stories.
Yeah,
that was really good.
First story was fucked
With
up.
the fucking pool?
Yeah.
Yes.
God
dude.
damn.
Did you ever see Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
No.
It's kind of, it had a part like that in it, where it was like, I saw this way too fucking young, you know? And it's, this kid walks in on his like uncle. It's the main character. He walks in, his uncle's in a bath. I think he's trying to fucking like molest him. He's trying to get his fucking like him to jerk on his dick, and he pulls the fucking plug out of the tub, and it sucks his dick into it. And it's like, help me out. I was like, fuck you,
Jesus.
Nah. Yeah, that was fucking traumatizing. I was like 8,
Oh,
9
my God.
when I saw that shit.
I wanted to get through this real quick.
Yeah, you good?
This is two things.
Okay, that's not one, but yeah.
Yeah, I realized it was two. All right. I didn't do enough spacing.
You're good.
The first one. I wanted. Do you know what a Madame Tussauds wax museum is?
Yes.
All right. There's one in London.
Really?
Yeah. And whenever I was 9, I scratched some wax.
Was
off
she
of-
from London or from here?
I actually have no idea.
Okay.
It could be a made up person for as far as I know.
Yeah, fuck, who knows? Yeah.
But they
I've
had
heard the name. I
they
don't know
had
shit
the
about it.
wax figures that are fucking fantastic
Right.
in arm's length, and I was just in line, just going,
Not anymore.
just scratching the fucking spot off of it. An English man like knocked away my hands, like, "Don't do that," or something like that, and I was like,
Nah.
but I was just steady, just fucking scratching it off, like, check this out, like,
Right, yeah.
it's fucking artwork.
Never touch me again, you fucking British piece of shit.
Get your fucking hands
Right?
off me.
Hey, make me fuck you up 1776 style.
Dude, maybe I'm 1,000 years behind on this, but I didn't know cloud seeding was real.
What's that?
Where they fucking influence the rain that you're going to have by introducing something like, let me see, hold on
What?
a second. Cloud seeding. I heard about this today, so I thought I would.
I don't know what this is. Yeah. I mean, the name, the way you're explaining it sounds
Fucking bad. Hold on one second.
right. Yeah.
Is a type of weather modification that aims to change the amount of precipitation, mitigate hail, or disperse fog. The usual objective is to increase rain or snow, either for its own sake or to prevent precipitation from occurring in days afterward.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
they're affecting the weather like I mean, I just didn't know this was happening.
I didn't know that was a thing, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you know they're doing it in like 6 states in America.
Well, you know they fucking like can make like little clouds and shit, and like you can make biomes on your own that'll fucking form a cloud.
I actually have not been following all of that. So
no, I'm just saying like there are things where like they'll you can make a biome where it's like completely enclosed. You put fucking dirt and fucking plants and shit in it, and you cap it, and it filters out the CO2 itself. Like it continues to grow in a terrarium of itself. Thank you. Yes, but it's a biome. You know, like with whatever plant life you're putting into it. But yes, a terrarium.
Okay.
And in those things, you can introduce like a bunch of humidity or like moisture into it, and it could create its own little fucking cloud at a certain point.
I've heard that like some football stadiums will have a cloud and fucking rain inside of them.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's insane.
Yeah, anyway.
Science, motherfucker.
That was the last thing I had, so.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. So
next week, we have Titus on with us.
Yeah.
They're going to be fucking crushing it out.
Actually, I don't know if we should say it every time we fucking say the band.
Shit, we'll have to cut this.
Yeah, shout out Titus, though. Can't wait.
You guys kill, yes. And we're going to have a whole new fucking setup. We bought a whole new fucking thing now.
Yeah.
It's so much bigger and better.
So much bigger and better than this piece of shit that's saved us 1,000 times and
it's been good. Yeah, right. Like as soon as you think it's okay, it's like you're fucking crushing it. We're 36 episodes deep. 37. Fuck you. Nah, we don't work anymore. For some reason, we don't work right now.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to call this one?
This one?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
What do you want to call it?
I don't know. Talk about Nazis? Talk about Germans?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'd probably get a lot more hits if we do that.
Zone of Pinterest.
Zone of Pinterest. That's fucking hilarious. God. All right. 44 minutes. That's good enough. That's good enough for free, don't you think?
It is. Unless you got something else. I don't really have anything else. The only thing I have is I've been reading a fucking manga, fucking Japanese comics lately. They've been putting out a fucking deluxe edition of this fucking anime that I liked, and I never read the fucking book for it, but it's fucking great. It's Berserk. It's very horror, adult, medieval anime. So it's like this guy swings a big fucking sword. It's where all the big sword fucking shit came from this fucking guy. It was made in 1982, and it's still fucking
he ain't
going.
The first big sword.
He is.
I've seen big swords
from this guy. It's from this. It's 100% from this.
They were swinging big swords before.
Listen here. You don't even know how to swing a big sword, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Well, I mean, are you over there practicing swinging big swords when you're watching big sword stuff that you're talking about?
100% yes. How else do you watch it? Like,
whoa,
yes,
like just in
that.
front of the
You
TV?
just fucking feel like a badass and just swing big swords for some reason.
Okay, so he started big old swords.
He did, though. Right. It's like, I think it's
the 80s.
Yeah.
It's proven he started the big sword.
The big oversized sword for a person. 100% was this shit. Like,
okay,
you don't even know.
I don't believe you, but I mean, I'm
gonna look it up.
I'm gonna say there's big swords before 82.
No.
Okay.
It's not no. Like maybe big swords, but not big swords like this.
Okay.
Whereas like oversized for the person, like twice the size of the fucking person.
Okay.
It's like the fucking the comic and the anime. He does like one swipe and it cuts the dude in half. It cuts the horse in half. It's just one fucking swipe down. Like it's done for.
They were doing that on Gladiator.
They kind of were, yeah. Except they weren't.
Okay.
Not even a little. What the fuck?
Even if they were, that was 2000 or something like that.
Exactly.
Right. But I think they were big swords before 82.
You know what? Will took a big pause right here so that we can look it up when we finish this. And then at the end of the episode, I'm just going to put how you're fucking wrong. A list of all the fucking things that you're wrong about. I won't. Yeah, that's too much.
It's just, it's too much editing.
Even if you're not wrong, I'm not doing it.
You don't know how to spell mountain. You don't.
I get worried so much about that shit, putting these things like, did I spell that right? Is this the right punctuation? Like, holy shit, with the credits coming through. There was a time where I edited the whole thing and then realized I spelt the fucking band name wrong. It's like, well, that's 2.5 hours down the fucking drain.
Oh, really? It takes that long to do it?
Well, because I didn't know until the fucking end. Sometimes it takes about an hour to export it out. Sometimes if we have like multiple shits going on, it can take like almost 2 hours to export out of the fucking program.
Yeah.
And then I watch it back and I click through real quick to make sure the sound's happening all the way through. And then I fucking looked at it and it's like, oh, that's completely the wrong fucking name. That's not right at all. All right.
I tried to end this already, but
there was the other thing that I had on it. I had another thing on it, and it was like a question mark because I knew you would be a bitch ass about it.
Did I let you talk about it, or I just?
Yeah, no, you did. Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, we'll see you guys later.
We'll see you next time.
Come to Babylon.
Yes.
And fucking write us again. We got this email that's fucking just
We
dying.
do. Yeah. I'm going to put it at the end of this, but it's rehearsal space invaders podcast at gmail.com. Email us if you want to bitch, talk about something. You want us to talk about something. You want to be on the fucking show.
You want to like us? You want to tell us how great we are? Do that.
You hate us?
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know? Eat dicks. Tell us. And we'll 100% we'll read it on air.
Yeah. And we'll fucking fight you through
any of our gigs.
No, not really. No, not me.
Oh, no.
Earl can take a punch.
Well, you drive me home, so you're going to have to be part of the fight.
All right. I'll talk to you guys next week.
Yep.
I guess we both will.
I fucking mom and him.
Huh!
The gay punch. That's what it always looks like to me. The gay punch. The Hawaiian punch.
Why?
The Hawaiian punch.
Why are you gay?
For what?
For what?
For who?